Yeah, long time no see, man. It's been a minute. I'm like 1 minute behind getting into the Bloodbournes. Trying not to dox my full real name from my PlayStation account, so. Yeah, no, I had to give a shout out because I was like, "Whoa, is that Casey? I just saw redeem a pork chop." I was very confused. Dude, the auto mod's been weird. So the other day, I was on somebody else's channel, and somebody's message had to be, it was like one word was start out, and they were talking about orange juice, right? And this dude was like, he said orange fruit, and then orange cum in the same long string of things, right? And they modded out fruit and not cum. Like C-U-M. He spelt it C-U-M. And they didn't mod that out, but they modded out the word fruit. I was very, very confused by that. And I understand fruit could be taken as like a derogatory term toward, like, you know, like a gay person, but he was like, it was very obviously like, he didn't say like you fruit, or like he was talking about like a fruit, like a specific piece of fruit, and that got like modded out, but the word cum didn't. And I thought that was really weird. Well, I mean, I guess bitches get you auto-modded. Okay, I'm gonna jump in. I think I've got phase 2. All right, let's finish this shenanigans today. That's what we're gonna do. Could use farming for some blood vials. Let's go give it a once over, because you never know what's gonna happen, right? And then once we're like totally out of blood vials, I think bitches makes more sense to get auto-modded than the word fruit. Oh, nice. Is that where you were? You went on vacation? Where'd you go? And no, that sounds really nice, honestly. Getting completely away from everything entirely. Just unplug for a full week. Oh no, it tells me. So it shows me on the end. It was the word bitches, but I know what you mean. Yeah, it does. It feels like. Went on a cruise. Backshots? See? You could put backshots. I guarantee one of you could put the word cum like C-U-M and that. That one's not gonna get it modded. See? Try fruits with an S. It might have been fruit and not just fruit. Huh. Yeah, that's really weird. It was definitely because he was like, he was typing out a bunch of things, and so it was like, it was basically that. And I mean, I might, because I'm the broadcaster, might be able to type anything, but it was literally like that. And for me, I got stars over the fruits and not the cum. And I was like, what kind of moderation is this? Navy, what's up, man? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Finishing up Bloodborne today. I should go farm for blood vials, but instead I am gonna just go... You know, you never know what's gonna happen. So we're gonna give Margot... Oh, I did a lot of them a while ago. It's been about a month or so, I want to say. Most of them have decently long cooldowns just so they can't be spammed, but yeah, there's a ton of really fun ones, like... I think I added the Boo This Man from Pangea. Yeah, I had them turned off for a while. I defined the ones that I wanted and figure out how to use them. It was my fault originally. I didn't leave a cooldown on it, and I made one that was like 2 seconds long, and it got spammed, and that's what happens. Yeah, I'm definitely not winning this fight. I've only got 1 blood vial left, and I've barely made any damage on Virgo this time. Gosh dang, that one's so hard to... You can get behind on that one, but it's so hard to do. Man. Ah, dang it. Yeah, she's really getting after me this time. That's okay. I mean, we had like only 7 blood vials going in, so I really wasn't feeling super confident about that one. I just wanted to add a death to the counter to like get this kicked off. Get going right away, guys. Yeah, I know, right? Well, I expected it to get spammed a little bit at first. I guess I didn't expect it to get spammed as much as it got spammed. So that was when I just turned it off, and I needed to find a way for me to, like, you know, get some ones that... A lot of it, too, was finding ones, so, like, I left the not allowed one, but I also realized, as funny as that is in a TV show, that's just annoying to hear by itself, kind of. So, like... It should be on here still. Yeah.
I'm not allowed to eat it with the skin! I'm not allowed!
See, that's funny in the context of the show. But hearing just Dennis doing that bit like way too often, I didn't realize how annoying that was. That was my fault. It was less about it being spammed and more about like the content itself, you know? Like I should have listened to it over and over and over and over and over again before I put it up there so that I like, you know, I wasn't thrown off by it as much. But it was more just yeah. It was well, and it was just it's Dennis. Dennis screaming is funny when he screams, you know, in like in the moment and he's yelling. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if I've ever gotten that before. Oh, I should also go back and redo. I got a bunch of other like runes and stuff. I should go redo everything before I get back into this boss. But yeah, it was more just, it's more like, you know, Dennis by himself is kind of annoying if all you're hearing is just him screaming. Oh, that didn't count as an actual like parry? That's okay. Farming blood vials. Hello, IFQP? Am I reading that right? It's a little far. I need glasses. Is this game hard? Yes. It is a From Software game. This one is really hard. I think personally this one's easier than like a lot of the Dark Souls games, like specifically like Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. I think I find Bloodborne specifically easier than those. I think it's probably harder than Elden Ring. I've been told Elden Ring's the easiest, but I don't have personal experience on that one. But yeah, no, and also though, Casey, like if you want to redeem a few of those, like a lot of those are really funny, and a lot of them are calmer too. And I think that's what I realized is I need channel point rewards that aren't Dennis screaming at me. I have some like, it's like the Fred Armisen from Parks and Rec where he's like, right to jail. No trial or nothing, you go right to jail. Or there's like Obi-Wan dropping in and being like, hello that. Classic. Good old Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah, I was gonna say there's plenty to save too, because I will be doing, so here on February 9th, I think it is that Monday? Second Monday of February, I'm gonna be doing a 24-hour marathon. I'll do 24 hours with certain goals to keep it going for longer, similar to like what Meester did. But in that, I will be using some new special channel point rewards. Oh, we're gonna be doing a couple different things. So I will have a drop-in, drop-out Dungeons and Dragons game going. We're gonna make some Dungeons and Dragons characters that you guys can like drop in and drop out and play. So we'll do that. Obviously it'll be 24 hours, so it'll be kind of similar to like Meester's, where at some point, like I'm gonna have to go cook dinner. You guys will probably just watch me cook dinner at some point. What? And probably do some of our DBZ games. Yeah, now you're quitting your job? Well, and so in that though, I'm gonna have some channel point rewards that I'm gonna turn on here soon, where you can spend some channel points to name some, like I have like naming an NPC, or I might let you name like a location, or like certain other things. So So as I'm preparing this little, it's gonna have to be more of like a one-shot. I'm gonna have to make the characters. I want to give you guys a little bit of control over that, but like I just really get the feeling like it's gonna go better if I make the characters, because I can pigeonhole the story a little bit better. But I will give you guys the ability to like tweak your character sheets slightly. I just it depends. But the only reason that I wouldn't want somebody to make a character is because I wouldn't want somebody to make their character, because it's supposed to be drop in, drop out, and I wouldn't want somebody to make a character like specifically for them, and then like nobody plays it while that person's gone, or if that person needs to drop out, and if they're like, oh, nobody play my character, like that's not really how that's gonna work. So but yeah, we are gonna do a D&D game. And then definitely some gaming. I might I'm probably gonna play a couple DBZ games since I'm trying to get through all those. Maybe one. But no, I've got some other ideas cooking around, and I've got a little bit of time to set everything up, so I'll let you guys know. Might do some crowd control stuff. Try to find a way to set up, maybe have you guys play Pokemon Stadium against me, if I can find a way to do that. If you can do crowd control for like player 2. I think that would be fun. I was trying to think of that. And I need Meester's help with that a little bit, because I haven't set up crowd control yet, and I haven't really done anything with that. For real though, your boss died Friday? Oh no. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me. I don't care if I die. I'm not gonna lose too much. For real though, boss died Friday when I was on vacay, so it's in the air if the business will get liquidized. We are thinking we are fine, because we are thinking of buying a new machine, so I don't really know. Damn. Damn, bro. I am sorry to hear that. That really sucks. I mean, my sympathies to your boss's family. That really sucks. And then, yeah, so you were like a small enough business that might, like the owner, I imagine. Yeah. Been getting so many random, sorry, I've been getting so many random spam texts. Got this spam text about using somebody's HR software. I don't need HR software. I don't have employees. Like I run a business that is just me. I don't need HR software. I'm definitely not calling HR on myself. Although if anybody was gonna sexually harass me, it would be me. We won't dive any further into that. No, yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, yeah, so. Oh, well, and I figured when you said boss, you meant like owner, so yeah, yeah. Small enough company. Oh, the company you work for does like HR software? Was it you? Are you texting me, Navy, being like, do you need HR software? You just like cold text people you find on Twitch. Go around to Twitch streamers and like dox them and find their phone numbers and then just like send them. HR software shit. Yeah. I noticed recently you've been harassing yourself. Would you like some help with that? Who's still... What did I walk past you? Dude, it's happening again. Seriously, what's going on, guys? What are you doing, Navy? Okay, seriously. Okay, you're laughing. You're like, I noticed you're harassing yourself. Do you want help with this? This is actually legit the text message I got, though. And this is what I think is funny. Hi. Based on your recent activity with HR software for payroll and hiring, we're following up to walk through the demo. Which is weird because I've never used any HR or payroll software because I haven't needed anything like that, but I just think it's really, really funny that it was like, yeah, it almost starts with like, based on your recent activity with HR. What do you think you need help? Based on your recent activity. What recent activity? What do you know about me? We excel in supporting you suing yourself. We're gonna make it worse. We'll use one. We're still at least up to 12 just from farming this little area, which is like the best way. These guys usually give you a good bit. Yeah. Are you seriously? Well, I mean, it's just that time of the morning, right? He knows where we are, so he's just like, I mean, may as well just start cold calling. It, you know, as much as I hate it, it's good on you, Navy. Get your hustle, man. No, just kidding. Well, this is gonna be my new lore. It's just that Navy goes around to different Twitch communities and like doxes people's connections to get their phone numbers so he can spam call them about HR software. Yeah, that's... I'm sorry, I know it's not you. That is just really funny that of all things, I get a text about HR software and that is like the company you work for. Of all the things. No, that's cool though. I mean, that's there's so many different you know, millions of different things to do with software and different software companies and stuff. That's really cool that you do like specifically with like an HR company. HR tickets and shit. It's pretty par for the course. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, so you're like senior dev, right? So that sounds like something that would be, you know, something breaks like in the software and they're like, hey. And you're like, I had nothing to do with that, but all right. I will get working on fixing that. Thank you very much. And then you pawn that off onto some juniors, right? I'm sure that's like a super simplified. I know I'm making your job sound probably a whole lot easier than it really is. I know there's like a lot more entailed in that. I'm just oh yeah, is it because I've entered the nightmare that like I can still channel blood echoes, but the doll is like not alive anymore?
Most of the holy and the few will love, but if what yet that it was the
That's fine. Okay. So we're gonna buy all the blood vials that we can. We're gonna go back for one more run through of getting blood vials just so that I don't have to do this like again. And I might go, could always go to the Nightmare and stock up on some souls. There is a good area where you can get like 15 to 30,000 pretty easily. These big guys are like guaranteed vials, and some of these small guys will usually drop some too. So this whole area is usually the best. Kim shredded on him. Not even playing this game anymore. This isn't even me. That's somebody else on the controller. What the hell? I mean, it's me, I promise, but like, damn. I don't usually parry that well. Give me those blood vials. Oh, here pretty soon. I am farming health pots right now. The blood vials. This one doesn't have the same Estus flask thing. It's kind of more similar to like Demon's Souls. In that way. Where you can get, you can like overstock. Like I'm still getting, like it says 2 blood vials, and even though I'm at 20 in the top left there, they go into storage, so then like when you die, you pull out like however many you have in storage. So I'm trying to just get to a point where if I die on the boss, I'll still have a good amount in storage that I can work with. So here in like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Okay. Yes. And when those guys drop me 3 each, so yeah, probably closer to 5 minutes now. Since those guys dropped me 6, I've gotten who knows how many in storage, but I can check when I go back to the dream and then head to the nightmare and head to the boss. I didn't do any special stuff. If you're unfamiliar with this game, this is my 2nd time through, so there might be some spoilers. We're also like pretty close to the end of the game, so like pretty heavy spoilers honestly from this point on. I'm right now going through one of the opening areas to like farm blood vials, but yeah, we're gonna be jumping like straight to the end of the game from this, so just a warning. I mean, I could. I will do that indeed when we get back to town. Strength and endurance and vitality. 25 vitality, which is your health, like 30 endurance, and 28 strength. And then base for everything else, so whatever my dexterity started at. And use just a couple of these. So we should get a few back. Yeah, 25, 30, 28. And we've just been doing strength, endurance, and vitality. Ah! Don't eat me! I knew you guys were back there, I just didn't know y'all were like wanting the smoke. Oh, shenanigans. It's funny when you know they're there and you still... Perfect. Alright, let's go see how much we have in storage. Give the boss a couple tries. Hello. Hello, hello. Oh, hello, you. Oh, shenanigans. Yeah, 25, 30, 28. Oh, yeah? Coming on vacation in my neck of the woods? And then, yeah, base for everything else, so these were just whatever they started at. 13, 7, and 6. I forget what background I chose. It doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure I picked whichever one has the highest endurance. For dodging. Trying to quick step around this place. Only 4. Those guys they're just not worth like any echoes, so it makes sense. We have 18. Got a whole lot of bullets. We do have a lot of Molotovs. We could bring the Molotovs. Do have all these that I genuinely forgot about that we should use. So we might go. Yeah. Look out a week and then cancel all of them. Oh my gosh. That would be hilarious. I would die. If Meester all of a sudden was like, man, dude, I am super busy, like, all week. I can't do anything. I've got 6 appointments every day, all week long. And then all of a sudden, just one by one, they start dropping off. Alright, we will send that back down for just in case. Yeah. I gotta step into the other room.
Hi, this is Ned Tanby. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to cancel my appointment.
Oh god. I don't know. I don't think Ned Tanby is an actual name, but gosh dang it. I hate these elevators here. A button would have been so much nicer. Okay. Yeah, start mixing the same first and last names, and you'll also have to you'll also have to just like keep doing the same voice. Yes, those guys and the pigs don't get along. Yeah, that would be the funniest. Okay. 12,000 is good. That's enough to, you know what? We'll just do this real quick. Because I don't, I'm like right at the end, so I don't really need to save anything anymore. We're doing it. The dang, I had like 100,000 in little extra things. Cool. Let's do that. All right. Now, beautiful. It's like exactly what I wanted to see. And let's use like 10 of those. Oh, it's like a barcade. Costs 20 for one of them? Yeah, shoot. I don't think I'm going to be able to upgrade that. If I wanted to. Okay. Well, I could. Could upgrade the saw cleaver, just in case. Shit. I think I'm gonna have to just like sell something. Let's sell the Tauntaurus. I mean, you could pay me to be your chef for a week. I'd have to figure out how much that would cost. You'd have to buy all the food too. All right. Let's go do this. I'm gonna try this now. It is time. It is finally time. That is all the preparation. Oh shit. Okay. Got one more thing. Sorry. It's like on my way to do it. We need to do our runes. Okay, 5% HP. I like that. Okay, I think we do have... We have none of those. Okay. Either that or restores HP, higher maximum blood vial count. If that's really gonna help. Okay. Okay, now we go. Come here, Murgo. Well, Murgo's the baby, I guess, but I am trying to kill that baby. Story of this game's really messed up, so if anybody's got, you know, any problems with me trying to murder this baby, now's the time to leave. Ooh. Why did it all of a sudden sound sexual now? Unbook me, senpai. A lot of eggs Benedict Arnold? Raider? No, I don't know why. Ate a lot of eggs Benedict on the cruise. Yeah, no, I forgot about it, but in all fairness, I didn't know. Okay. I don't know if that works on NPCs. I feel like that's one of those things for people. I really think I'm gonna need that or that, so... I mean, I think that's just like really it. I don't really have any items to like use. I guess I should have taken some Molotovs out with me. And this game's not really about armor or anything. It's just about playing better. I just gotta be good about it. So, it's time to be good, or to be good at it, as they say. That's worth it. Gosh. Nice. Big damage there. Fudge buckets. That one's hard to dodge. You just got to get out and away for that one. So I got to be more mindful of those ones. Yeah, like that. You just got to get out and away. And then run in and maybe try to get a little damage. It's a very quick enemy. Saw Cleaver might be... Yep. I knew it. I can't see. Ooh, we survived. Oh man, we survived purple phase. Come on. Get around the back. There we go. No! Dang it! Dang it! We were doing really good that time. I really thought we were gonna get it. Man. Didn't buy any Wi-Fi packages, so we didn't have any internet service. Yeah, man, that sounds really nice. Yeah. Are you going to New York City this weekend? Hell yeah, man. That's super exciting. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I've never been to New York City. That's super exciting. Man, we got so close. I really thought we were going to beat him on that one. I was feeling really confident, which I guess, you know, Meester would put into the chat, the Miyazaki quote, oh, confidence is the downfall or whatever. It's stupid. I'm just feeling good about it, you know? Like, I guess I shouldn't say confident, because I wasn't like, oh, I'm going to beat the boss this time. It was more just like, oh, like, I feel, you know, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling in the zone and calm and collected and not, like, panic dodging. And, you know, it's usually those ones are the ones where you're able to get a good boss. Yeah, this one's pretty wild. It's got a lot of very quick attacks that are just like really difficult to dodge. Like they have a lot of range, but if you can get like right behind her is like the trick. It's like really easy if you can get right behind her, but it's that again, that is the trick, because a lot of the attacks go like most of the way behind her. Yeah, that is what she said. And like that one has like a lot of range. Yeah, and you can't like parry bosses with the gun, unfortunately. As good as I got at that. Okay. Would be getting roughly to the part. Nice. Oh, big damage on me. Oh, no. Get out, get. Oh, phew. Double heal, double heal. All right, back in, back in. All right. Big damage on me, big damage on me. Big damage. No, get out, get out. Huge damage on me. Huge damage. Huge damage. Wow. Big damage. Big damage on all the hits, guys. Oof. Big, huge-o thing, as Jar Jar Binks would say, huge-o damage. Holy moly. No. Come on. No! Gosh, guys, I don't know if I'm gonna do this today. I'm getting really frustrated.
Stones around is one thing. This is totally different.
No different.
Only different in your mind. You must
Thanks for the sub, man.
learn what you have planned.
All right, I'll give it a try.
No, try not,
You said, oh yeah.
or do not.
Yeah, I always,
There is no try.
turning off that auto renew will get you. Gotta make sure that you turn that off, yeah. Oh yeah, you gotta send me something. And I gotta make something for Casey as well. Yeah, it's just better to keep track of your finances like that. So I'm doing a new thing for the for a sub reward, so I'll have a little audio clip play. If there's anything in specific you want, like a little introduction, be like, 5 seconds max. Kind of similar to the way that Meester has like the My Name Jeff thing, but I'm just doing it for like any subscribers. So I did one for Orange. Orange didn't have anything in specific, so I made one up for theirs, and I can make one up for yours as well if you'd like. Alright, we're getting better all the time. I used to be mad at my school. The teachers who taught me were cruel. Something, turning me around and filling me up with their rules. Ooh, ooh. It's getting better by the Beatles off of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Yeah, well, you can come up with something. I can make something up for yours. Like, the one I did for Orange was just because it's Orange Dragon, so I did the little bit from the intro of Dragon Ball Z, so just the dragon, rock the dragon. I can think of something for yours, like, I don't know, give me some ideas of, like, what you're into or something, that you like, and I was gonna say, it looked like I got a stagger state there. Should be any second now we start getting some shenanigans out of this. It can be like a couple seconds long. Ideally no more than like 5-ish, Knew it. I called that in my bones. Yeah, and it can be just about anything, as long as it's not gonna get me, like, you know, nothing super dirty, nothing like with too many cuss words, you know. You gotta be kidding me with that one, dog. Got stun locked in. Again, with it's like the same spot we keep getting the boss down to. We'll get it eventually. I'm just like really frustrated at this. These are the points in these games where like I usually take a break, because after about like 6 tries, you know, 6, 7 tries, like I'm just, it's not even that I'm like, I mean, obviously, I mean, you guys have seen me get frustrated. I'm obviously not like really mad at the fight. I'm just getting bored of doing the same thing over and over again. Like, that's what it is for me, is like that's why I struggle with, like, that's why I didn't beat Dark Souls 3, is because like sure, I did get stuck on a boss, sure, it was very difficult, and I like can't I can't, like, I physically can't get through it, like that boss is like actually too difficult for me, but at the same time, like, I can only do like, you know, maybe 3-4 tries before I'm just like, all right, well, I'm just bored, like I want to do something else now. Yeah, I mean, there's also insanity. They do say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, but like, I mean, this is, I have beaten this before. I know I can beat this. And that is like a huge part of what like aids to the boredom of it too, though, is being like, I really have nothing to prove. Like, I could go, if I really wanted to prove to you guys that I've beaten this game, I could go to my New Game Plus file that's like, you know, here on this console and be like, look, I have a character. I've obviously done it. I could go to my trophies list and show the trophy of like, look, I did the trophy. Like, I beat the moon presence. Like, I did it. I've beaten this boss before. So that's what gets me to this point of like, so I'm just bored of trying it over and over and over and over and over again, because like, I know I've done it. I've already done it. Why do I need to do it? Like, why do I need to do it again? It's like I chose to do it again. So like, I'm gonna keep trying, you know, I'll you know, hopefully one of these times soon is like it, because I am running out of steam on trying it today. Like, an hour of trying the same thing over and over again really does just wears down my ADHD to the point of I'm just like, I really just can't keep doing this. I like really just can't. Like, I'm just bored. Like, yeah, we might, gosh dang it, we'll probably make it to 60 deaths, and maybe at 60 deaths, maybe we'll move on to something else for a little bit and maybe try to come back to it. Because like, I'm getting frustrated at how bored I am. And like that time, like I wasn't even trying. I don't even, and there's that too. I'll get to a point where I'm just like bored of it, and I'm not even trying anymore, you know? Yeah, do a barrel roll. Like, I need to, like, obviously I should have done a barrel roll, but like, yeah. Now I'm getting frustrated. But it's just because I'm like, look, I have more fun farming for blood vials, because at least it's like different scenery and stuff, you know? It's not like the same exact thing, just over and over again, you know? I want to beat this. I want to. Because it would be nice, like, I'll get another trophy because I am doing, like, a different ending from the one that I did the first time, so, like, it would be cool to get that, but, like, I also like getting frustrated. Now I'm getting frustrated. That last one frustrated me. Like, it's only, like, really frustrating me because I know I wasn't trying. And so that's, like, I'm just adding deaths to my death counter because I'm, like, not even fucking, like, because I don't even fucking care anymore. And it's, like, it's not a good spot to be in when you're doing the boss, you know? What's up, man? Yeah, no, I figured you were already going. Nope, just stuck on Murgo's wet nurse. Yeah. I've been noticing that too on Twitch. Anytime I've been watching it, like, it keeps freezing all the time on me. Trying. Please don't distract me like that, guys. Please don't. I'm really trying to get through this. Please don't. Please don't do that. Guys, please. Don't do that. Not in the purple area, please. There's 14 guys attacking me constantly, teleporting around. Okay. Phase 2, right? Oh my god, we did it. Sorry, Casey, you're good. That was the worst timing for it. I can't believe we got through it with that. Holy crap. No, you're good. I was like, of all the times for a Tangea one. All the times for the just do it. And you're good. It was, without knowing, you know, it's not really your fault. That purple phase is where she spawns like 3 of herself around.
Beat the devil out of it.
Did beat the devil out of it. Yeah, she spawns like 3, I think. There can be her, and then she spawns like 2 more of herself, and they teleport around in the purple mist and like do all their attacks on you. There is a decent delay too. There's like a good couple seconds. No, you're fine. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to crash out at you.
You in jail.
Yeah.
Right away.
Yep.
No trial, no nothing. Out right to jail. Right away.
Yeah. That's what's gonna happen, man. You're right to jail. Oh no, my house is on fire. That's what I get for not paying attention. Somebody came and burnt my house down. Let me save my stuff. Save all my gems. I won't lie, I was expecting a lot more Tangea things to come through after I was like, oh god, guys, please don't distract me with those. I was expecting like, hello there, and I was like, no.
Good hunter, dawn will soon break. This night and this dream will end.
Ending this dream, guys.
Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree. Very well, let me... Farewell, good...
We did this also at about 22 levels lower than we did last time. Dude, you should have. It would have been really funny. It would have been a clippable moment, especially if I had died. It would have been a clippable moment, and honestly, I would have taken the L for the content. I would have. I'd have taken the L for the content. You probably did. I bet you did beat it when you were a child. No, I know. No, this one didn't come out till like, I mean, this one's actually pretty old now. This is just what, 2015 or something? 2014, 2015? Yeah. So I only got 2/3 of the umbilical cord. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like an adult when this came out.
Farewell, my keen hunter.
We'll just sacrifice ourselves.
Fear the blood.
I'm tired, Grandpa. Do you still have to do one? I mean, you don't have to. You can. Maybe I'll do one. I mean, you could always also just like film it and put it up on YouTube. Then again, then I wouldn't believe it was you. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Look at that. We survived the night. Survived the night and the hunt. That wasn't too bad. Murgo took me maybe, what, 10 tries-ish? Because I tried a few times, maybe 3, 4 yesterday before I stopped streaming, and then most of the tries were today, so. Paper Mario's a good one, man.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Yeah, it's another tequila sunrise. That's the only trophy I got in this entire playthrough. I didn't do anything else new. Oh, sick. Hell yeah. Well, that's Bloodborne, everybody. That is like the easiest, the fastest Bloodborne that you can do. Right there at the ending. Just because you guys were here and already saw it. Small spoilers where I submitted my life. You can choose refuse, and then that's one other ending there, and then there's more past that, but like those were the two I could have gotten. Was I could have also refused, but I wanted to do this one just because it's the fastest. To be honest, I'm bloodborne. I'm blood-bored. That's what we'll say. Don't quote me on that. I got nothing in me, guys, today. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm saying. Become the Bloodboard. Ooh, the Bloodbard. Make a Bloodbard. You know, and we do have enough people here right now. We could go on to some marathon prep if you guys wanted to help me make some of the D&D characters for the D&D session for the prep. We could do that now. Casey, Zaw, Navy. Hello, Apocalyptic Sandstorm. Welcome in for the first time. Is that... Oh, it's a GG. Thank you. It kind of looked like two little Deadpool faces right next to each other on the small little panel there. Yeah, I'm not sure what a Bloodboard would actually be. I mean, I could make a, you know, a big table And then like, you know, gross as it would be, I could pour some blood onto there, cut my hand, and, you know, do the squeeze thing. Squeeze my blood out onto it, like a ritual. Can you play as a construct? I don't know if I have... Is that one of the newer races? Because I don't know if I have that. We will be playing... we'll be playing, like, original 5e rules, because I don't have the new set yet. What did I think of the game? Oh, this is my second time through. I really liked it. Always homebrew. I could make a construct for you. We could build a race out. What's your favorite game? Yeah, it is my favorite FromSoft game. I wouldn't call it my favorite game of all time, but like for Souls-like games, it's my favorite for sure.
Get out of the way.
Yeah,
And
when
thanks
he
for the follow,
says
man.
that, you're not supposed to choose get out of the way.
Person,
it's
sorry.
supposed to embarrass
I say
you
man
either
a lot,
leading
just
or
as
at
a-
least following.
As a shortening
doesn't
for
embarrass
human.
me.
So please, I apologize. Don't ever take it as anything other than human. Thank you, human. I'm assuming you're a human. You might be a bot. Who knows? A lot of good bots out there these days. Yeah, I don't know the new 5e. Yeah. Jak and Daxter's a really good one. I've tried to replay some of the Jak and Daxter games, but I just can't. I just don't have it in me. They, I didn't play them as a kid, so I've tried to go back to them as an adult, and I don't have the nostalgia factor for it. But they are great games. Well, no, wait, I beat 3 back in the day. I did play Jak 3, but that's, yeah. Yeah, Jak and Daxter 1 is a lot of fun, though. So let's see here. We might... Oh, right. The way this is all set up. Okay, I'm going to throw up the Be Right Back screen. You guys can search for some Dragon Balls if you like. I will still be right here, though. I'm just changing some things around. I'm not really taking, like, a break. Although I am out of coffee. So we might. But, we might just open up some Gotta grab my HDMI cable from the back of the PlayStation, get that back into the graphics card. I was trying to pull a screen over to my main screen, and I was like, oh, right. I don't have a second screen right now. Okay, there we go. Everything break? Did it break? It broke. No, it didn't break. It will not break. It broke. Okay. So, we should probably change our category. Yeah, the first one is a lot more of a platformer, and it's way better. 3 was like a shooter, which I thought was kind of weird. You've 100%ed the first one 5 times? That's insane. Even some of my favorite games like BioShock 1 or Ocarina of Time, I've only done 100% completions of those the one time. And that's 100% complete. Yeah, that's 500% completion. That's insane. Right, we're gonna change up the category to Dungeons and Dragons. Do D&D, and we'll say Dungeon Master is another tag. Come make some tunes with me if y'all want to make some Dungeons and Dragons tunes. Let's go to D&D Beyond. And get myself signed in. Without all of y'all. creeping on my stuff. I don't want y'all to see my personal stuff. So, characters. And we have a couple characters that I could even use. I could level them down. I could level them up. But oh yeah, Trey, sorry. I completely forgot to put it on Discord. Let me do that real quick right now actually. February 9th is when we're going to do the marathon. 24-hour marathon starting Monday, February 9th. We'll go probably more into the afternoon, probably start around like 12 p.m., maybe like usually when Meester is done with his stream. Kickstart then, that way we'll go at least till Tuesday. Tuesday in the afternoon, like Tuesday at noonish, and then I will put in some sub things similar to his, where if you guys do reach some sub goals, if we do reach some sub goals, well, I say you guys, if I reach some sub goals, this is not your guys' goals, it'll be my goals. I will extend it by, I think I might do like 10 subs, I'll extend it 6 hours, maybe 20, another 6. So instead of tacking on 12 at one point, I might give a few incremental 6s and give you guys the option to take it out to a 48-hour stream. Yeah. Yeah, 3. The vehicles in 3 were a lot of fun, but I'm with you, Casey. The desert part of 3 is I think I'm sure I want to do that. I don't think you'll do it, Navy. I don't, you know what? Here. All right, boys, phase 2. I don't think you will. I don't think you'll make me go 48 hours. I don't think you guys will do it. I don't believe you. Okay, let's see here. So we need to... Oh yeah, you guys could ruin me. I'll even make you guys, maybe I'll even let you guys do, what was that edamame horse racing game? Within an hour, I'll make sure that I make them maximum suffering then. Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry. If you haven't been here, Navy, in a while, I will call it udamame just because I think it's funny to call it after that little green bean. It's edamame, right? Dude, I'll play the horse racing game if you guys want to make me play the horse racing game. Oops. There we go. All right. So, what we've got here are a couple characters I'll have to delete because obviously I've used all my 6 out of 6 slots here. Oh. I'm actually pretty proud of that. Now that I look at it, oh gosh, I didn't mean to explode that up like that. I wanted to move it. Only 59 deaths. Pretty proud of that. No, we won't remove the header. Let's just move it off screen. Let's grab ourselves and move us back down fully. Play Jump King? I'll play Jump King. Is it free? See, that would be the thing, is I'll definitely have a sub goal thing where it'll be like, oh, you guys can force me to play a game, but it's going to have to be like free or within like a $10-ish range that I can buy, because I'm not gonna plan ahead with like having like $80 to be able to like buy. It's pretty cheap though. I'll play a cheap rage game. If you guys, maybe that'll be my first one. Maybe for a 5 sub goal, I'll play a cheap rage game that you guys vote on, and maybe Jump King will be it. I like that idea. I'm good with I'm good at platformers, but let's see. We'll go ahead and I will delete this one because I think this one was actually one that we didn't have anything going on with. I mean, you don't have to wait. Took you 100 hours? That's insane. I mean, I guess you wouldn't have to wait, but I don't have all the other ones set up yet. So I guess if you wanted to do the 5 to make me do the rage game in the 24-hour stream ahead of time, I'd accept that. But and then I guess I know 10 was probably going to be my adding 6 hours, so I guess you guys could make it, you guys could do 10 and start with a rage game and a 30-hour stream. But I guess I could trickle on some more past that, you know? But dude, get me started with a rage game. It would be funny. You guys know how how spicy I am already. You guys know I'll do it. Oh, do we just use some of their pre-made characters? No, not at all. Roll up a randomized character. Now that's new. I haven't seen that before. That'd be fun to do. Quick build. Standard. Let's just do standard. Well, we are going to have some homebrew rules, but it won't affect the way your character sheets go out. Never played Dungeons and Dragons? Well, on my on February 9th, I'm going to do a 24-hour stream, as we've been talking about, and I'll have a drop-in, drop-out Dungeons and Dragons game. If you want to play, I'll be the dungeon master. I'll have a little fun, like a one-shot for you guys, and there will be pre-made characters that you can pick from, and you could just jump in and you could play a little bit, see how it is, see if you like it. And also, remember, if you do jump in and you don't like it, I also might just not be your dungeon master. It took me a while to find people that I played with. I think we just want... I think that's... Here, hold on one second. I'm pretty sure that's the book that I have. Oh, like a true nerd. We've got it on hand. Let's check a year on this bad mama jamma. 2014. Fantastic. Yes, I have played Baldur's Gate 3. I didn't finish it. I need to continue playing. Oh, that's funny. I also joined a 3.5 for my first one, but it just wasn't my right dungeon master. Enable digital dice rolling? Yes. Yes, we do want that. That way you guys don't need... Will be milestone based. Yeah, we'll do fixed because it's a lot easier. We'll do fixed hit points. Yeah, I made it into Act 2, and then I just kind of stopped playing a little bit. I need to go back and replay and finish it because it's really fun. It's very, very good. Very, very good. Oh, we've talked about this before, Navy. I think we were jesting about how maybe it was me that ruined your group, even though we know it wasn't, but because I was definitely the guy who kind of ruined the group that I played with. Forget, with that white screen, that light kind of cuts out a little bit. Yeah, we will do that. Just because it's a one-shot, we're not going to do encumbrance or coin weight. We're just not going to bother. And, scores top, modifiers bottom. Because that's the way I like to do it. Oh, one thing we forgot to do is let me turn on these channel point rewards, because I have them already made. They're just turned off. Name an NPC, name an item, name a location, and name an enemy. And where is name character? Oh, there it is. That's entirely... Oh, that had 1 0 too many. That's why. I was like, why is that 25,000? Name a hero, not the hero. Okay. So you guys, more than welcome to still just throw in the chat some names. We might... Hero with no name. We might just talk it out, see if we like any fun ones. But also, if you guys have enough channel points, you can redeem the Name a Hero channel point for 25,000, and I'll let one of you guys now just name this hero right here off the deck. First hero we're gonna do. Don't know the class yet, don't know the race yet. We're just gonna go name right out the gate. Names I was usually fairly bad at. Balethor Balder Smash was my like go-to. I used that one ever since Morrowind back in the day. Balethor Balder Smash. Or we could do and you could always do something silly as well. Like, you know, Mike Hunt. We could do Mike Hunt. Or we could, there we go. We could do it a little bit fancier. We could do Mikhail Huntsman. Here, let me go in more. There we go. We could do Mikhail Huntsman. Go by Mike Hunt for short. Could be a ranger. Or let's see. We could do Garland. We could do Garland Powerbottom. You guys like Garland Powerbottom? I kind of like Garland Powerbottom. It's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. I just like to do... See, the way I'll do it is usually try to think of like one regular first name, and then I try to make a silly last name out of either a silly phrase like Powerbottom, or, you know, I'll try to like throw just like 2 random words together. Like, Balethor Balder Smash was originally Balethor Boulder Smash, and then I just changed. I got rid of the boulder and made it Balder. But I think we're going to go with Garland Powerbottom. Nobody's had anything just yet. And we can always come back. We can always change it later. And we'll put a portrait up eventually. Does anybody have a class idea? Yeah, names weren't your strong point either. No, it's fine. I'm not blaming you guys for no names or anything. Now we can get into the meat where you guys can have some say. Does anybody want to pick a class? Any class ideas? Anybody's favorite? Something anybody wants to play? Because I figure I'll at least give probably like a barbarian, fighter, monk, paladin. One of those for like a melee guy. Want to do a druid? Let's do it. Oh. Right. I can make a blood bard. That one would require probably just me to do Yeah, I do like the idea of wild magic going wrong. And we 100% we'll do druid, I'll throw a monk in there, and then let's make a blood bard. Let's figure out what a blood bard is. That one might require me to make a custom class on paper. But I'm absolutely not above that. Okay, what proficiencies would our druid have? I'm thinking nature and animal handling, right? I don't know if blood magic is in base set rules, but there is blood magic, right? Like, oh, here we go. Yeah, so we could do, okay, blood magic. Sorry, let me start right here. Is blood magic in the base set rules? No, but yes, we did find blood magic. So yeah, we could just make a bard that also has blood channeling and such. And we'll probably start at level 3 so that most classes have their fun stuff like this. Like you'll have your sanguine burst and your blood channeling and stuff. Greetings, King Poverty. How are you doing today? And then do I have a setting for the world yet? Not exactly. I was probably just gonna throw oh, that's always fun. I was probably just gonna throw you guys into like Phandalin or like I mean, with it being a one shot, like setting wise, your setting was probably going to be inside of a dungeon, like inside of and it might not be like, you know, it's probably not going to be like a castle dungeon or like a, you know, it might be like a cave of sorts or something. Like I haven't fully built the map yet, but I have like all of the tile sets from like the cutout tile sets, little square ones. So I'm working on building out like a couple different maps for you guys to move through and like kind of planning some things around. And I think I can do it all as well in some of these like, yeah, I know, right? Working. But I'm pretty sure I can do one of those like critical, not critical role, but like dungeon roll things. One of those digital maps we can do so that you guys can see like the map. I'm pretty sure I can build it out on that. So, and if not, I might just have to use a secondary camera and just, I mean, it's going to be during our 24-hour stream. So I might just take you guys downstairs to the kitchen table and have the map built out like physically and have little pieces. That would be harder to do though, because I want it to be drop in, drop out. We're still, some small finer details, still working them out. Oh, February 9th, right? Let me double check and make sure. That is, yes, February 9th. And at least through the 10th, maybe through the 11th, if you guys get crazy and try to make me go 48. I'll do 48. That will mean you guys are going to see me sleep twice, though. Because I'm not going to go, I can't do 48 hours without sleeping. Like, I will be napping at some point, you know. But I probably will make some things like Meester had where you guys can probably wake me up for like channel points, or maybe like I think he did it for bits. And I think I like that idea. You guys could pay like $2 to blast some music and wake me up whenever I'm trying to sleep. But yes, let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and say proficiencies. Do we want our druid to be like a healer? Do we want to give our druid some healing magic, or is our druid going to be like an attack druid? Because we could always throw in like a cleric or a paladin or something to offset with a little bit of healing magic. Ban someone in his stream? Who, in Meesters? I'm thinking 4 to 6. We could get away with 4 to 6. Because the big thing is going to be everybody in chat. So, like, because a lot of you guys will be having to type your things. So I don't want too many characters to have chat, like, flooding and me having to keep scrolling back and being like, oh, no, oh, wait. What does this person want to do? You know, I want to try to keep it moving and keep it flowing since I'm going to have to read what you guys want to do. I don't read so good. Tiny what in? Is this another time where did you not put something that was a curse word and is it starring it out for me? Oh, it was from a space? Yeah. I think maybe that's why the fruits thing went through got banned that one time, but yeah, maybe just give them like one healing spell. So let's go ahead and give them nature and animal handling for proficiencies. Let's make more of a classic druid then. Also, King Poverty, let's be real. Loxodon Soul Knife Rogue. I only know what one of those words means. To be honest with you. Yep, you know your secret language of the druids. And level 3, we are going to go ahead and start everybody a big elephant race. Oh yeah, okay, that must be fairly newer. I'm unaware of that one. Or at least, okay, in all fairness, I only started playing super hard in 5e. So if it's past that. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, okay. I'm definitely not going to let anybody bring like a psychic damage rogue. That's because there are some things like, what is it? Psychic damage is like the psychic damage is like the best type of damage in the game, right? Like the least amount of monsters have resistance to psychic damage and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm definitely not gonna make anything like that for anybody. It's gonna be a little outside of this one's gonna be probably some more basic characters because, like I said, with this being drop in, drop out, like a lot of these characters, I want somebody who's never played D&D because I have some people in my audience who have never played Dungeons and Dragons, and I want them during that stream to be able to come in and feel comfortable picking up one of these character sheets and just kind of running off with it. So that would be, yeah, no, that's sick though. It's some good ideas. People have a lot of those like those crazy ones. We will do, it looks like, what do you only get Circle of the Land? All right. Okay. For an extra cantrip, does anybody have any votes? We could do damage. We could do a little bit of putting items back together. We could do the shillelagh. There's a tiny female crab named Carl. That's good. That's funny. Any votes? I'll take your votes now for the bonus cantrip. I feel like Druid Craft would be the classic if we wanted to make this like a you know, a normal druid. We have guidance mending, poison spray. You know, I think I might make the decision based on what I've already kind of got in the dungeon. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm thinking based on what I already kind of have going on, we're gonna do produce flame. Because one thing I am gonna do, I don't care what race we pick for anything, nobody gets dark vision. Not at all. None. I can't make a dark, scary cave if y'all can see through the dark. That's all I'm saying. So, 0 dark vision for anybody. Nobody gets dark vision. Overly apologetic kleptomaniac. That's good. That's a good juxtaposition to have a good character. Oh yeah, we get some different spells depending on yeah. No, I mean it's one of those things where like I understand having dark vision for certain things, but it definitely gets annoying in my opinion when I kind of forget sometimes and I'll set something up and then somebody's like, well, I have dark vision. And I'm like, all right, I guess you can see the scary monster in the corner. I was gonna fucking ambush you guys. Like, you know, it makes it less fun for me. Like, let's see. Hold person and spike growth. Okay, we'll probably give. Let's do Druid of the Coast so that you can start with a Misty Step as well. Because I feel like for a beginner, Misty Step is one of the most useful spells. Yeah, right. Well, oh, I've definitely done some things where it's been like, okay, yeah, now you see like this guy hiding in the corner and they go over to attack him. And then it's like, oh, that was an illusion spell, which of course it originally was not an illusion spell. I just had to double back and save face. Yeah. Yeah, I like the idea of them having silence is pretty good, but yeah. Yeah, Misty Step, I think. Pass Without Trace, maybe? Grassland? Ooh, Grassland. Invisibility. Pass Without Trace is like super nice, but that's one of those things that I really kind of have only seen like an experienced user use pretty often. So yeah, I think we'll go with Misty Step. Look at it. Garland Power Bottom is really coming together. We still don't have... Oh yeah, we still haven't picked species, right? They changed it from calling it race to species, and that's fine. I appreciate that. Not yet. We're getting there. It's number 3. We're doing this in order. Garland Power Bottom. We'll have a race. We're getting there. Spells. Now this is gonna be filter out our cantrips, which we can take 2. So we can take 2 of anything on this list, which we took Produce Flame already from our extra cantrip. So I would have to say Guidance is really nice to have. let's take poison spray so that you've always got some kind of damage spell. We've already got produce flame for if it gets dark. Hint, hint, wink, wink. I don't know if I could be like any more obvious to you guys that I'm going to throw y'all in the darkness. But I'm over here being like, oh, nobody gets dark vision. You might need produce flame. Not very coy. I'm sorry. And let's do guidance. I think guidance is going to be good. So now we get to know 3 spells of either first or second level. What second level spells can we know? Let's start out by giving us one good second level spell, because we've got those 2 already prepared. Let's see. Gust of wind, heat metal. Moonbeam, which is an interesting one. Any votes? Because I think I'm leaning toward... Gosh, there really aren't that many good second level spells. I'm thinking Spike Growth as a very classic... Let's do Spike Growth. All right. Now, let's bring 2 first level spells. That way you've got something to work with. Do Thunder Wave. That's a good close range one. Poison Spray is kind of close range, so I'm going to give you maybe at least one ranged attack. But you don't really get much as a druid early on, do you? Here we go. Let's do a fog cloud. Because, like Casey said, he likes to blind his teammates, so let's do a teammate blinder. And then let's do... What do you guys think? Maybe Long Strider? I like Entangle too. Let's do Entangle. I was already kind of floating toward that, so there you go. Yeah. Something that's like combat but non-combat, which is kind of Fog Cloud as well. But yeah, both kind of utility spells. You've got Misty Step. Well, when I was doing Spike Growth, yeah. Let's do that. I like that because Spike Growth and Entangle kind of go together, so we're building kind of like a nature spell druid. Okay. Okay. I think we'll just want to pick Sage for the background. This isn't gonna matter all that much. You speak Common and Elvish. I'm not gonna do anything. I'll let you guys know right now. I'm not gonna do anything weird where if you guys are like planning an attack, I'll be like, oh, I heard you talking in common. You didn't say you were speaking in Elvish, which is like your team battle language. I've heard that before. I think it's an interesting idea. It's not something I'm going to do. Okay. I have a set of dice right here. We could roll these randomly. We could roll them randomly, or we could decide this person's personality traits. Do we want them to be pompous, well-read, a good teacher, Scooby-Doo? Let's do I'm convinced people are always trying to steal my secrets. And we're paranoid, but we're definitely good because we're like a druid, you know. Ancient text that holds terrible secrets that might not fall into the wrong hands. I mean, that would pair well with our untrusting of everybody. Yeah, let's do that one, because that'll pair. And let's see. And you know, like a classic Twitch viewer, we'll do 5. I speak without really thinking about my words. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sorry. I saw an opening and I had to take it. Let's do I can't keep a secret to save my life or anyone else's, because that means you have a secret that you're trying to protect from falling into the wrong hands. You desperately think everyone is out to steal your secret, because you also, for some reason, can't stop telling everybody you meet about that secret. That's a fantastic character right there. None of this is going to matter, really, because these characters aren't going to be taken outside of this one shot. If they ever do, we'll come back around to some things like that. We don't... Alignment and everything, to be perfectly honest with you guys, I think is for somebody who wants to play a character for a long time, through multiple sessions, right? Because with it being a one-shot, what does it matter if you're chaotic good? Are you going to try to actually act like your character is chaotic good? Like, I don't expect you guys to role play these characters very much. Like, you know, a little bit here and there. Like, obviously, I've added these few things, you know, these character traits that I added, like, to give you guys, like, oh, if you want to, you can kind of role play a little bit in this character, but like, yeah. I don't want to force anybody or pigeonhole anybody into being like, well, you're not acting like your character, because I kind of don't care, you know. All right, so what is our druid? What species do we make our druid? Are we maybe a halfling? Maybe a wood elf, if we were going to be like really generic about it. Which I have no problems with being. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being like, I want to be a wood elf druid. That's like, hey, it's high fantasy, man. You do what you do, you. you know? Didn't mean to click Dragonborn. Could be a Dragonborn druid. Half orc, human. We've got just like the basic ones in front of us, so I'll take any votes now. And if nobody says anything, we don't get anything here in the next like 30 seconds, maybe? Probably just make him a wood elf. All right. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Oh man, look at that too. I just noticed with Casey's sub today, we got up to 74.43. We are like just like 50 cents away from me shaving this into a full cul-de-sac bald, like a deep, deep cul-de-sac bald for like a solid month. If you guys keep going, I'll dye it. I'll dye it a crazy color. We'll do like a purple cul-de-sac dad bald. Let's do Wood Elf. And now we can pick our little thing. Let's see, Wood Elf portraits. So that's pretty basic, right? I just kind of want like a generic, like that looks like a Garland power bottom, to be honest. If I had to pick a Garland power bottom, I think that's him. All right, Dark Vision, we ignore that. You don't have that. You don't get that. We'll allow that. I will allow that. Yeah, the sleeping thing's not gonna matter. Cool. Yeah, we'll do Wood Elf Druid. Abilities, we will go ahead and instead of making anybody roll out stats and just to make it as even as we can, we are going to do standard array on the stats. Oh, I don't remember. It's wisdom, right? Is there spellcasting modifier for druids? I always forget. I can't find it on here right away, so I'm just gonna go into my book because I have an easier time finding things in here. Cleric and druid. Here we go. Yeah, wisdom. Yep. Just had to triple check and make sure. Yeah, right. I never remember because it's sorcerers and paladins and sorcerers and paladins are charisma. Wizards are intelligence. Druids are wisdom. I think bards are charisma as well. Yeah. See, I have no idea. Yeah. So we will do 15 wisdom. We will do 14 constitution. We will do 12 dexterity, 13 charisma, 10 intelligence, 8 strength. I think that looks good. Hello, Lublancan? Lublancan? Am I okay with lore questions? I mean, sure. What kind of lore? Like Dungeons and Dragons lore? Because I don't know. The answer's probably going to be, I don't know. To be perfectly frank with you, I don't know that much about like Dungeons and Dragons lore. Like the lore of the world that they wrote, like not really my bag. You can ask away. You can ask away. We're going to bring a totem as our focus. Let's bring a shield and a club. I like the idea of bringing a shield and a club. And yeah, you can have all that starting equipment. That'll just be regular starting equipment. A lot of this stuff won't matter all that too much.
Every time Metzler says lead, follow, or get out of the way, I get out of the way.
Yeah, when he says that, you're not supposed to choose get out of the way.
Shaping out some
It's
elven
supposed to embarrass
settlement.
you into leading or at least following.
If you want.
That doesn't embarrass me.
I will answer any of your questions to the best of my abilities. Unless it's like super weird and then I'll probably won't. Okay, do we want to give any kind of magical weapon? Maybe we will give, actually, you know what? Let's give them a +1 club. We'll say by this point, you're level 3. You've probably found one magical item. We'll give every starting character one magical item. Since this druid's going to be mostly nature damage druid, we'll go with +1 club. All right, let's view this character sheet. I think this will probably be Casey. I imagine you'll be Garland Power Bottom at some point. So this would be yours. I will have to make sure I make these viewable. And then also anybody who wants to get in on this will have to have a D&D Beyond account. They are free to make. This is like the official Dungeons and Dragons thing. So, hey, I tried to say if anybody had any things on race. Hey, if you want to, we can change the race. But I asked everybody and I was like, if nobody has any things, I'm going to put Wood Elf because that's like a classic, you know. Elves, I'm creating an elven settlement for my campaign and I have the forest, the high magic masters, best food, best dancers. So it makes the elves different from you generic humans that happen to live in a forest and are rangers. Something that makes them really stand out. Oh, yeah. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. No, I can't really help you out there. Like any recommendations from the lore, like Elven Trance Reveries. I imagine that's like a place where all the elves go to like be in a trance together. That sounds pretty cool. I didn't know that was a thing. So, yeah, it's like high elf, like in lore D&D stuff. No, probably not. I could give you recommendations of things that I would think would be cool for elves in general, but it would probably have nothing to do with in-world D&D elves. And it might contradict something that would be in-world D&D elves, so. Yeah, excuse me, I'm working here. They remember past lives. Oh, yeah, that seems interesting. Well, then there would be my thing is, yeah, I didn't know what the word reverie means. Not a linguist. You could make areas where all the elves go and get together to be in trances together and have some kind of hive mind trance thing that they do. I don't know. Throwing ideas out there. Well, but yeah, if you want to be a different, we can change the species if you want to be a different species. We could make you a dwarf druid. You could be a hill dwarf druid. You want to be a dwarf? I know you're working, so I'm not trying to. That's why I was like, if I don't get anything, just because I wanted to keep it moving for anybody watching, I was like, I don't want to be stuck sitting here being like, what? What do we do? Yeah, I'm just making tunes for fun. You know, we could do half orc, which would be silly. Gives you kind of no bonuses, really. We could do Hill Dwarf. Hill Dwarf still gives you a +1 to wisdom. And it's a little bit cooler. Let's do Hill Dwarf. I was going to say, there's a lot of them that I haven't played, but most of them are so basic that, like, most of the base 5e ones are super basic. I feel like Garland Power Bottom is a hill dwarf, actually. Now that I'm saying the name out loud a little bit more. I am Garland Power Bottom. Yeah, it's Garland Power Bottom. Yeah, and he would be, like, a redhead. Yeah. All right. We have one character down. That was pretty good. That took about 30 minutes, though. I do want to get some more coffee. I might start Demon Souls today. I don't know how you guys would feel about another Souls game back to back, but after Bloodborne, I was kind of jonesing for a different one, and Demon Souls remake is one that I've beaten once before, and I wouldn't mind trying that one again. That one I don't know super well, so it'd be really fun, I think. Yeah, Garland Power Bottom is that's absolutely Garland Power Bottom right there. Let's make that nice and big. Yeah. Garland Power Bottom. That's 100% our Power Bottom. I love it. Yeah. And I think we might just stick with the one character for the day. Yes. You noticed that? Okay, thank you. Navy, high five. Huge shout outs to Navy Pants for being the only person who realized that I gave the character with the name of Power Bottom the lowest number you can give them in the standard array modifier. Yeah, dude, get working on your cosplay. Dude, if you guys cosplay it, and Dude, that was so fun. Thank you, dude. Because yeah, I definitely did that on purpose. Like wisdom and constitution, I was gonna make the highest too, because I was like, well, I want these characters to live. I'm not trying to murder anybody's character in the one shot, to be perfectly honest with you guys. If it happens, it happens. I'm not gonna fudge dice roll to the point of like, if you get yourself killed, you can get yourself killed, but I'm obviously not aiming at like murdering you guys, you know, right away. So of course, constitution, I was gonna get big, but yeah, I was like, as I'm making a druid, I was like, I mean, strength is kind of your dump stat for a druid anyway. Like you can make it strength or dexterity, but dexterity makes more sense. So like, yeah, dude, we have the weakest hill dwarf ever. He went the druid route. He doesn't lift. We gave the +1. Athletics, not very athletic, which is perfect. A little intimidating. So mostly survival perception, obviously animal handling. You're great with animals. You gotta make a group play D&D now. Man, if you guys are super about this, don't get me wrong. I used to have a little D&D thing in the Discord. You guys could go, I'll make a new Discord channel. And if you guys really want to do D&D, I could carve out a day of the streaming schedule where we sit down and we do an hour or two of D&D. I would love that, honestly. I think that would be really, really fun. But it's not something that I've tried to push with anybody, and it's not something that I want to do without like a lot of the audience knowing about it, because I wouldn't want you guys, normally I'm playing a video game or something, I wouldn't want you guys to show up and I'm like, hey, today we're playing D&D and this is where we are. Yeah, and that's the other thing too, is like, you know, not everybody comes by every day, so I'm not gonna push you guys into doing anything like that, you know. Okay, I like this though. I like Garland Power Bottom. We have 1 of 4, and we might even could even use your Golly Pop. This is a level 3 Goliath fighter that I had made for one-shots. There's like a little Dungeons & Dragons coffee shop near my house, and they do one-shots every week, and I made this to play with their one-shots. So this is another one that's already just kind of pre-made. Doesn't really have a character, but would be an easy fighter. But Navy said they like the monk, so we'll probably make a monk. None of these are like real characters, so yeah, let's open up. Yeah, so 6 will have to be the max, because that actually is the only maximum amount of slots I have to work with here. Let's open up Salami Mami. See, some of them, sometimes I'll just make silly names too. Because, like, you'd be like, oh yeah, my first name's Sala, or whatever. And then be like, oh really? Yeah, what's your full name? And be like, Salami Mami. Salami Me Mami. You know? Just trying to think of something silly. Alright. And as much as I don't want to delete this one, this is just taking up room. Okay. So we at least have 1 character. And we might just I think what we will do is, I think I'll take a small break. Probably running 3 minutes of ads. We'll remove the next upcoming one. Yeah, might run ads during the break just so that we'll have the next hour and a half. And then maybe play a game or do something different. I don't know if I want to make another character just yet. I might wait for kind of Meester to pop around maybe on one stream. Maybe one stream when Meester is here so that we can make a character. Because I'm sure he'll want to have some input on one of these characters. Meester, I bet, will have a funny name for a character too. He's good at naming stuff, so we'll do that. Let me throw you guys to the Be Right Back and to the custom Dragon Ball game, if anybody wants to search for some Dragon Balls. I need to grab some more coffee. And I will be right back. Oh, I just realized Meester is over there playing the full version of Questmaster. I am downloading that, and we might just play some Demon Souls until Meester is done playing, because we share a Steam library, because we're family. We're family like that. I'm just gonna start telling people we're brothers on stream, and like all the new viewers that I get are gonna be like, "Oh, you and Meester Head are brothers," and people would probably believe it. I don't think we look enough alike to get away with it, but I think we act similar enough because we like kind of grew up together. Like at least like, you know, through like the high school days. I bet I could convince people that him and I are brothers. But yeah, maybe we'll just play a little bit of like Demon's Souls until Meester is done streaming, which will probably be like an hour-ish or so. And then I might play some Quest Master. Because that game, I played the demo a little bit. That game was really fun. So yeah, let's do that. I've downloaded and installed Quest Master. Going to... What do I need to do now is... Right. Get the PlayStation plugged back in. So I'm going to have to leave you guys on this screen for just a minute while I get the PlayStation started back up. Hee hee. Tee hee. Really appreciate you guys all sticking around through these like small breaks and stuff. It's nice to know that I can jump to my Be Right Back screen for like a half a second and not everybody leaves, because I promise, like I'm literally just gonna be right back. Like literally. I bet as I say that, I bet all you guys are just gonna leave right now. It'd be so funny. Just instantly everybody's like, oh, is that what you like? Because I feel like I've got to remember that this is the internet, you know? So people are always going to do the opposite of what you say, right? You know? Which is why I was trying to tell Navy, I was like, you won't make me go 48 hours because, you know, because then he will, right? That's like just like, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys. Is there any... what's some like Demon's Souls quotes? The old pork and I shall slumber. That's what we'll say. Shall slumber. Demon's Souls. And Soulsborne. There we go. All right. Got our tags. Switch it up. Switch it up. Oh, that's funny. I didn't even quit out of Bloodborne yet. So when I opened up the PlayStation again, it just opened me into Bloodborne, into the New Game Plus, and I was like, what is this? I'm just like in the opening area. Because these games take you right into New Game Plus. They're like, you want to play again, right? Yeah, now that you guys know, though, you guys have about a month to prepare for my marathon stream. Gives you guys about a month to think of like some fun names, make up some D&D characters. Some of those rewards are going to stick around for something even more special. Might let you guys become a part of something that I'm creating that has nothing to do with stream. I might let you guys name some things in something else. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
All right, boys, phase 2.
Now let me deactivate and reactivate this capture card. Hold on. Try to give it a couple seconds. I'm not making a movie. Not making a movie, but you're close. You're in the right kind of arena. I mean, you guys know I make software, so like, yeah, I'm making a porno. You got me. Can I get the capture card back at all? Is that gonna happen? Oh no, we broke it. Okay, let's deactivate and leave it off for a second, and then we'll come back to it. I'm surprised that didn't auto mod too. I wonder if you had done like, I wonder if just porn would have done it. Nobody really calls it a porno anymore. Because that's short for pornography, and I don't think anybody calls it pornography anymore. Okay, let me try to remove and re-add the capture card. Yeah, really still nothing. It's like all of a sudden my capture card broke, which is really weird because we were just playing Bloodborne like on the capture card. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, really still nothing though. Oh, you meant yeah, on the words though. Yeah, nothing on the words though. That's weird. I thought you meant the capture card. Might have to unplug and replug the capture card back in real quick. Hold on. Okay, hold on. This is all being ridiculous now. It's a shame that we somehow managed to break the capture card. It actually gave you a Twitch warning? Oh, there's this one, yeah. Yeah, you can't say bitch. That's really weird. I could say that. Can't say bitch. Okay. Deactivate. Activate. Let's just unplug this one and plug it back in. Hold on. Streamer's sliding off screen real quick. Man, I think my capture card is like fully broke. I don't know what I did to it. It won't like turn back on at all now. I guess we'll just do something different since that's not gonna work. Because now, so it had all the lights on. Now, when I plug it in, I see the lights on the one side for like the HDMI going in and out. But now this side, like where the USB is supposed to go in, that light's not on anymore. So it's just not, like, it's just not, it plugged directly into my computer, so it should be getting power, but it's just not working anymore. It's just decided to stop working entirely. And like, it's obviously getting power if the light's on the one other side, so like, it's just decided, like, it doesn't want to be a USB. Like, connection anymore, I guess, or it doesn't want to output the video through USB anymore, I guess. I'm unsure. Cause yeah, like, and now it's like, it's not even like a source on my OBS anymore. Yeah, well, that's a darn shame, guys. We broke it. That capture card's toast. Capture card is... Oh, and the quarterback is toast. Yeah, dude. I need to make a channel point redeem that would be I want the from Aladdin, the genie in the beginning when he's like, "It will not break." It broke. Like, that's one of my favorite things of all time. But yeah, let's play this one. Yeah.
That's a lot of damage. How about a little more? No, that's a lot of damage.
Yes. That's what we ended up doing. Our card, apparently. Yeah, but so the downside with that is all the Tangia alerts are the same thing, right? Like they're the same source. So I can't move that one without moving all the other ones, which would make the confetti one play like off screen. Yeah, and maybe I can. Maybe there's a way to do it in Tangia, so I'll have to try to do that. But yeah, darn it, man. I can't believe my capture card's just full broke. It just doesn't even recognize that it's there anymore. Let me check my settings real quick. Let's see, devices. Oh, dang. Yeah, I can see in my settings. So when I plug it in, it shows up as other devices. And then, but it says like configuration failed, like it's failing on the drivers. So yeah, we're going to have to, yeah. We loved you, capture card. Try unplugging it and plugging it back in one more time. And see what we get. It's interesting. The video shows up like through, like I can see it on my monitor. So it's like coming through the capture card, but yeah, something happened along the last little bit of time that we were using it, and it doesn't work anymore, or I need drivers for it or something. So whoopsies, I guess. We'll switch back. We will do, man, don't you hate when that happens? It puts a damper in the plan, and then I'm the kind of person who, when you throw a wrench in my plans like that, like when I'm set on what I'm gonna do, and then you take away that thing that I was gonna do, I'm plumb out of ideas. I don't know what to do now. That's what I was gonna do, the thing. Now the thing I was gonna do is gone, and I don't know what to do anymore. That's what I was doing. Oh, yeah, shoot buckets, man. That is a plum dumb crumb bum is what that is. I don't know anymore, guys. I don't know what to do. I don't know anymore. That's what I was gonna do, was that thing, and then now I don't know. Ay, caramba. Okay, what? Can't do anything PS5 related because that's all capture card. But we should be okay to still do screen stuff, like game capture and stuff should be fine. So let's see. I guess we could just do I literally don't know. No work on break screen noted. No, gosh, I just don't know what to do now. That's what I was gonna do in the meantime. Yeah. Yeah, I can't play because that's what, and I was gonna for a little bit. I was gonna do that, but we share the Steam family library, and I didn't realize he bought like the full copy, so that's the one copy in the library, so I can play when he's done playing. like the classic sharing with your siblings. He's playing right now, so I have to wait till he's done so that I can play the game. I think so, I guess. But I think I want to just wait to jump right in. I've played the demo a little bit. Maybe we'll do some Fellowship. I haven't played Fellowship in a while. Yeah, I entirely did as well. All right, phase 2. Turn on game capture. Bam. All right, we can still do other stuff. And I'm looking, yeah, dude, something, I got like a driver error or something with my my capture card. I'm gonna have to go and do something about that. Yeah, I haven't played in I don't even know how long. Oh, I forgot they were doing a winter event. I haven't done any of the winter event. Like riding a bike though. Oh, what the what? Seasonal gear. Oh, okay. This is like the seasonal winter gear stuff. For like adept and champion. Okay. Okay. It's like no DPS in champion right now. Play a quick play because I haven't touched this in forever. What 1 and 2. And yeah, Q is my swing timer. 2's my lightning bolts. Yeah, whirlwind. That's my rage spender. Single target. Caps lock is my leap. What is my interrupt key? C and shift C. Right. Okay. I'm ready. Did they do anything over here this time? Not really. They just left that all the same. They did freeze the water over. Can you like jump onto here now? Oh, that's sick. I don't think you could go over here before. Which, I mean, there's nothing, they didn't put anything new over here, but oh, I see. Okay. We got some snowballs to throw at some people. Oh, just waiting, it looks like. Just waiting. Man, queue times are pretty rough. I wonder how many people still really play. Because one thing that I feel bad about is like I kind of really stopped playing. Guess there's still some Twitch guys that play. That's what I see. That's what I was just gonna say. Was like I feel bad because like I kind of forgot about the game, and I know you did, and it seems like they might have just kind of taken too long to get more content out, and it seems like the game might have died. I think this game might be dead before the 1.0 release, and that is like a super shame because I was really expecting them to come through with like some really awesome content, but it seems like it's a pretty small team. I think they should have waited longer before they came out with this early access. I think they should have had more before they did it. Because I kind of feel gypped at this point. I spent like I bought Meester's copy, so I actually, yeah, because I bought one of them with a gift card, but I did buy one copy of this game for $25. And I think Meester bought T a copy as well. So between him and I, we've both spent $50 on a game that is just like not playable anymore. Like that sucks. That's why you don't buy online only games, you know? Well, yeah, and there's no replayability, but it's only because if you ask me, they really just should have. Nobody's asking me, but if you did ask me, what I would say is is that they should have just waited till they had more content to release it in the beginning, because it was really, really fun, but the non-replayability, in my opinion, is that they don't have enough dungeons.
Like, there's once you've played through every dungeon once you've gone through Adept, I think, and I would, Meester probably feels the same way, is that once you get through Adept and you're into Champion, the game's really tough, but at that point, it's also like, okay, I'm just doing Sailor's Abyss again. Like, we're just doing Sailor's Abyss again. You know? And like, and I know they've said like they're gonna do more heroes and they might do raids and like there may be guilds and all this. A lot of that stuff I think they should have had at least one raid and like probably double the dungeons and double the heroes, or at least a couple more heroes at least. Maybe not double all the heroes. Double healers, double tanks. They should have had 2 more tanks, 2 more healers, maybe a couple more DPS. I think the DPS is varied enough. I don't know. I think they should have done a couple more. But just before paying the $25 for it, they needed to have more content for sure. If nothing else, if they were going to release it at early access with just these heroes, which I understand, they should have done at least like double the dungeon list. Because that was my biggest thing. I think that's the biggest reason Meester and I stopped playing, because we both were like, and I think they said they're doing it in February now. Originally it was going to be December was when they were going to do the reset. And now they're waiting till February, I think. And I think that's when the 2 new heroes come out. But I don't even know if we're going to get new dungeons with the reset and everything. If there's not new dungeons with the reset, like I might not even come back and play for reset, you know? Like there's just been nothing like cool. There's 2 new characters, but I don't really tank or heal. So it actually kind of leaves me in the same position of waiting 7.5 minutes for a quick play. Like, I know I'm a DPS, but like, what? We got Warcraft dungeon timers, baby. Just go back and play WoW. Burning Crusade's coming out like today, I think, or pre-patches. I'd play Burning Crusade again. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because they did... So, you know, there was like the classic servers that they're on like Mists of Pandaria on now, right? Because they went through like Wrath and Kata and all that. So then they made the 20th anniversary servers. Like, what would that have been? In 24, right? It's like the end of 24. They made classic anniversary servers. So now they're taking those classic anniversary servers back through all the expansions. So now we have the Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary. And I am not fucking kidding with the name on that. TBCCA. Holy shit, I actually like got into a dungeon. That's wild. Oh, I love that one so much. I haven't done this in forever. Where are you going? This is where we're stopping. Yeah. Yeah, that one, I honestly forgot how loud that one was, but that's... That's still one of my favorites because yeah, it's just the way it's the music. The music gets me, man. Dude, I haven't played in months. I'm still the top DPS in here. There we go. Got my interrupts. Yeah, no, I love, that was like perfect timing after being like, oh yeah, so you know, they made the 20th anniversary servers and now they're doing those through all the fucking expansions. But in all fairness, I missed the last time they did TBC, and technically I didn't raid TBC until like the very end. Like I played right at the end of TBC and right at the beginning of Wrath coming out. So like by the time I got to 70, I think yeah, by the time I got to 70, Wrath was actually already out. So I rated TBC with a bunch of people who couldn't afford Wrath, like my poor high school self back in the day. I was in a guild called Burning Crusade Revival on my server. Because they tried to argue that Burning Crusade was a like a better expansion, but I think it was just because they were salty that they couldn't afford the new expansion. Yeah, I was gonna say, I bet the classic servers are better, and I mean the faster rate, I bet. I know that they like release everything faster, and it's already been done before, so that's one thing, you know? I wonder when those servers come back up. Cause I I opened it recently, and I think it's today. It might be tomorrow, actually. Wait, no, it's Tuesday. Yeah, so I think it's this week where they're doing the pre-patch, I want to say. I'm ready when you guys are. We're inside. Really? Is this quick play? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Yes! Chest crush. Fantastic. We did one. Yeah, I liked playing TBC OG when the classic servers came out. Oh, they just didn't feel the same because you knew what to expect. Yeah, sorry, I read that while I was doing the dungeon. Yeah, you don't get the bugs. I feel like I would like not getting the bugs more. I like the increased cadence a little bit, though. Since you know what to expect, they don't make you sit through, like, months of, like, doing, what is it? Like, Gruul's layer and, what's the first couple? Gruul's layer? There's Magtharian, like, or Magatharon or something like that. Magadarian, the big demon guy. It's the Hellfire Peninsula raid, I'm pretty sure, is like the first one, like that they release. I'm gonna look real quick at Open Battle.net real quick. Let's see here. So let's see. Starting at 3 p.m. on Monday, January 12th, we will take all realms offline following a 24-hour maintenance period. Okay. So probably not gonna do that at all this stream. That would be a later time thing. Because that'd still be many hours until they... Because what is it? Pacific time? It's like 10:45-ish. So... yeah. They're still offline for a while, but yeah, they're doing it today, yeah. The 13th. So that makes sense. They did it like kind of a day early because they're doing like a 24-hour maintenance. But yeah, Anniversary Realms will come back online with the Burning Crusade Classic pre-patch. We're doing it again! Again! No, I might play it this time though, because I didn't really get to play TBC. So that might be kind of fun. We will see. I've canceled most all of my other subscription stuff, and PlayStation Plus is gonna... the year of that goes away soon. So... yeah, there's no tanks on right now. Estimated wait time 5-6 minutes. We're gonna have to find something else. Yeah, that's a shame. It's a shame that Fellowship's just like dead now. Like, what a bummer. I really enjoyed playing that game. It was a lot of fun. Especially when all of us were playing, when we had like a tank. You know, when we had at least like 3 of the roles filled out. That game was really fun. Okay. Dang. Well, gosh, it has been about 3.5 hours. Maybe we'll just call it and raid over into Meester. I'm kind of out of ideas. And I want to solve this capture card situation. Now that that's busted, I'm actually a little concerned about that.
because I would have done Demon's Souls. There are more Souls games that I would play through on stream. I just need the ability to do so. They're all on my PlayStation. So kind of stuck with that. But okay, let's do this real quick actually. I wonder if I could yep, okay. I know it's a little abrupt, but I think we're gonna call it for the day. Maybe we'll do some Quest Master tomorrow if Meester's not planning on doing it tomorrow. And I think I'm just gonna raid over to him. Yeah, I know. RIP. But hey, we beat Bloodborne today, which I planned on doing, so that's good. We got through one of our characters for the marathon. I generated some hype for the marathon. It sounds like some of y'all are pretty hyped for the marathon. That's exciting for me. Definitely makes me want to put a lot more work into it. I wonder what we'll cook for dinner that night. Go into the root on Discord for everybody who's on Discord and throw some ideas at me. I'm a really good cook, so 90% chance that I can make whatever you guys throw my way. As long as nobody puts in like beef Wellington or something crazy. So okay, let's pop over to him. That's what you were thinking? What? Beef Wellington? Yeah, that's like probably the only thing. Well, okay, I guess I shouldn't say I can't make it. I just should say I haven't made it before. So let's make sure we get all this together. Holy moly, we're going to raid him with 8 whole viewers. That's wild. That's a big day today. I really seriously appreciate all of you guys. I want to make a huge shout out real quick, actually. Both Lube and Apocalyptic Sandstorm. Thanks for the follows, guys. Casey, thank you for the sub. Again, I really appreciate it. And you guys, this is my brother from another mother. The Meester head. It says I'm already rating him. Here we go. All right. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming by. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.